What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ensemble Force, and today I'm with LikeAHero, and he's going to be bringing you guys one of the best rifle builds in Division 2 at the moment. If you guys watch this video, you'll agree with me. He's just dominating not only on the PvP side, but also on the PvP side. So he uses this build to not only farm landmarks in the DZ, but to also dominate players in the DZ. So make sure you guys listen to what he has to say, enjoy this clip, and then he'll break down the build for you in just a second. Don't forget, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so when we release a video, you guys get notified. As always, guys, thank you guys again for all the support. Enjoy this one, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? Let's get right to it. So this is my unstoppable rifle build. It is a PVE PVP build. It is based on the unstoppable talent on my chest, which I will get to in a little bit. Let's just first start off with the weapon. The weapon is a military MK17 with Optimus, rate of fire, and this talent. However, I would have preferred Optimus. Rate of fire is fine, and right here, instead of this Wascally talent, I would have taken either Rooted or Protected Reload, most likely Rooted. Again, this is a military MK16. I have never seen one roll this high. I have other ones in here that rolled to 45, 40, but this is 47 K damage on this military MK16. The weapon mods on my scope are as follows. I have a hollow sight with 10% accuracy. I have 10% accuracy on the muzzle. I have 10 stability grip, and then I have a 7% headshot damage. I feel like this mag works better with Optimus. You're getting more bang for your buck with the lower magazine size, but you can, if you feel like you need it, go with more 10 rounds or more stability. I feel like headshot damage is very important. Let's move over to the secondary. Now on my secondary, I have a Black Market AKM. I would prefer a P416, just having gotten one that's where I want it to be. So on this gun, I have Optimus, Jazz Hands, and Rooted. I would have preferred here Allegro. Now, one of the things that I have tried is I have tried using the Chatterbox with this. However, because the engagements take place so close, sometimes it's just more beneficial to switch to a fully automatic weapon. On my AKM, I have damage to elites rolled on there right now, but again, you can switch that. I would probably keep that as accuracy. I would keep this one here as accuracy as well on the AKM, and then stability on the grip, and then of course I have the 10 more rounds on here. You can switch that to headshot damage however you like as well. And on my sidearm, which is also really good when people close the distance, is a double barrel sawed-off shotgun here with in rhythm Allegro, which I don't mind. Here I would take a pre-med, but yeah, this is the build right here. It's still 2 shots, even though it doesn't have that. It's a lot of damage on a double barrel sawed-off shotgun. Now let's get into the gear itself. So on my mask, I have a Gila Guard mask with 5% total armor. The Gila mask is very important here because it does give you 5%, which helps you really take your armor up high. Health and hazard protection could have been health and health on kill, but I rolled damage to elites. Now, the reason I have damage to elites is because there just isn't that many good mask talents that you can have. And I definitely needed a Gila Guard mask. So I rolled damage to elites here because there's just not that many good talents. And this way, this kind of makes it a mixture of talents between PvE and PvP, and it does really well in both. Now I do have, when I'm more focused on PvE, I do have a damage to elites and hard hitting mask, but This is what you could do as well if you want to mix and match, right? Have both. Now we go over to the backpack. Now my backpack is a Murakami backpack with health, bonus armor, and critical hit chance. Ideally, this would be anything else. This would not be a red attribute. I would probably just take a yellow, just to be able to put some more weapon damage mods or something like that on here. However, or even if it rolled with weapon damage too. Now the cool thing is, here's with the uncapped talents that are upcoming, you're going to be able to really get max rolls off of this since they're removing that cap for recalibration. But however, it has hardened and safeguard. And yes, if you may have heard, the safeguard is getting a really big nerf. RIP safeguard, guys. So what I would do, depending on that, I might still try it, but what I would do here is I would probably switch over to my, and this is just theory crafting, so I have to test the two. I would probably switch over to a hardened and efficient. So it's still 10% armor, still you get a benefit here from armor kits, 50% chance of not being consumed with the bonus armor and health as well. So I'm prepared to, you know, when the change does happen on live servers. I have a backpack. Now this is where it all comes down to Unstoppable Force. So Unstoppable Force works that after you kill an enemy, so an NPC or a player, you are granted 2% weapon damage for every 10,000 of your max armor. So right here, I'm at 54% of my max armor. 54% weapon damage. Now, I believe when 515 gear score pieces come out that you're going to be able to get just crazy high as well. And cool thing here is that they are removing this cap that occurs when you try to transfer over. So I do have 13 headshot damage. I do have in my inventory a 10% weapon damage that I will be recalibrating over here. So that cap is going to be removed. I think it's going to get crazy, guys. Now, again, the two piece is important here because you get 7.5% more armor, which really helps you take that armor up. And the one piece obviously is important because of the 10% rifle damage. Now, my gloves are pretty much perfect, I would say. I'm actually looking for gloves very similar to this, except with AR damage from my other AR build that I'm also cooking up right now. It is compensated, which is your weapon damage is increased by 50% when your crit hit chance is below 20%. Now, I do have 12% rifle. The Heraldry 2-piece is important as well. Accuracy helps you with your shooting. And the 10% headshot damage is nice too as well for those trades that sometimes people aim down sights and you have the opportunity to two shot them, 3-shot them. So that's awesome as well. On my holster, it's the other Heraldry. I have health roll down here, a good health roll, and I have headshot damage. Now, depending on your options, you could roll with more weapon damage. You could roll with damage to elites. Now, the reason I'm rocking headshot damage is because I feel like headshot damage at a certain point, rocking too much PVE, too much damage to elites kind of hurts the build a little bit because you're not going to always be running into NPCs. You might be running into purple NPCs or reds, and headshots are sweet, guys. And being able to PvP and land those headshots is like a critical part of the rifle build. Because let's be honest, rifles need a little bit of love to really get to that point. However, with all the LMGs coming out, basically the LMG build right now is like super meta. The 377 on the ropes LMG build. However, I love the rifle play, and it's just very rewarding to land these headshots, and I feel like I have a good balance between PvE and PvP without sacrificing my PvP ability. On the knee pads, I have bonus armor roll. Now this is going to be sweet because I'm going to be able to take that higher, up to 10k I think is what I had. See, 9,600, so I'm going to roll that over here once the cap is removed, guys. Once this cap that they announced on the state of the game is removed, all these talents, all the armor, the health, all that's going to go up. So it's going to be, I think 300,000 is possible. It does not cap at 200 as some people have said. It's been tested. I've tested it. 300,000 means 60% weapon damage on kill, right, guys? Again, I have hard hitting here. There's a couple of different things that you could go with this, because you could go with patience on here. You could go with possibly you could go with entrench. Now, it's really up to you and your playstyle. However, I feel that, again, it's a mixture. You're not getting too much from this as far as damage goes. So that's why I feel that just putting this on here, right? Because this isn't really going to help you in a PvP engagement in the occupied dark zone. It's not really going to help you. You're going to get shot, right? The time to kill is so fast that even if you're landing headshots, if they're landing headshots on you, you're going to die. And this isn't really going to, this is, I feel like this is more of a PvE talent here. So I just put hard hitting on there. I mean, you could switch that up. You go with the patience on there. Remember, patient is getting changed to 5 seconds, not 3 seconds, which I think is the biggest deal with that. And nine requirements, which I would get. I'm already unlocking that. So those are the pieces, guys. The most important part of this build is that you're getting that 2-piece Overlord. You're getting that 1-piece Gila for the 5% and then the 7.5%. That's very important. So this is the build right here. It's unbelievably good. I don't see rifle builds like this, and I understand that, you know, meta is meta, and you're gonna see LMG builds, right? That's like pretty much everywhere. However, I've had so much fun playing with this, and people enjoy watching this over on my Twitch channel. So I just wanted to put this video out to get it out there, and let you guys have fun with it, play with it. I am gonna go over my talents here. I just run with the drone, because that's what everyone runs with, the drone and the cam launcher heal. My stats for this build are as follows. I got 46,000 for pretty much 47,000 weapon damage, 117 headshot damage, the 40% accuracy, 40% stability. You can get this higher depending on your rolls as well. 37 rifle damage bonus, 30 damage to elites. Now that's because all my guns don't have the mods that give damage to elites. If you switch a couple out, you switch possibly that mask, like I said, you switch over to this mask and so forth and so forth, you could probably get to like 75. I feel like 75, between 75 damage to elites to 90 is probably the sweet spot. I would not go over 100 damage to elites personally. I feel like you're sacrificing a lot of damage to have that, right? You'd have to sacrifice some actual talents at that point to go higher, unless you get a god roll like 40%, 50% damage to elites on your mask, and you're good to go. So that's the build, guys, right there. Hope you liked the gameplay. Hope you liked the video. Again, if you like what you're watching, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to continue to put content out on the Nothing But Skills gaming channel. Again, my name is LikeAHero. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.